Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Board Games in a Minute. Before January is over, I thought I would go through my top 10 list of games that I'm looking forward to receiving in 2021, like the actual physical copy. So these all happen to be games that I've actually backed on Kickstarter, and I will just get started, I guess. I will say that a lot of these games you probably will not see on other people's lists, but that's perfectly okay. We don't all need to like the same games. So starting with number 10. Number 10 is going to be Lizard Wizard by Glenn Drover. I am a huge fan of Raccoon Tycoon. I love auction bidding games, even though I really suck at them. I love the artwork in Lizard Wizard. It's another auction bidding game, and it has even a bit more to it than Raccoon Tycoon. It has like a bit of dungeon diving in it, and you could, kind of take your chances to try to win a bit more. So, there's a little bit more added to it than Raccoon Tycoon. I cannot wait for the amazing deluxe components of this game. So Lizard Wizard is number 10. Number 9 is Mercado de Lisboa, which is designed by Vital Lacerda and Julian Pombo. I have not yet played a Vital Lacerda game. I've had Lisboa sitting on my shelf of shame now for several months. I actually bought Lisboa during the campaign of Mercado de Lisboa because they had a promo card for Lisboa during the campaign, and since I now I'm going to be getting this promo card, I'm like, I need the game for which that promo card belongs to. So that's why I ended up getting Lisboa. I need to learn it. I'm going to have a friend teach it to me because I don't want to learn it myself. So I'm still waiting to play it, but if I get Mercado de Lisboa before I learn Lisboa, that might be a good way to ease me into a really heavy Lacerda game. So that is number 9. Number 8 is The Ratcatcher by Matthew Aslin. This is a solo adventure game with just incredible artwork. I mean, the artwork is unlike anything else I have. I guess now I could say Nidavellir kind of has similar looking artwork, like the similar kind of aesthetic, but at that time I didn't own any games that had that kind of aesthetic. The components look absolutely amazing. I got into solo gaming last winter, and the campaign for this was last winter, and I was hooked. I knew I had to have it immediately, and it's going to have a lot of replayability based on how the city tiles are laid out, I think. So I'm really looking forward to the Ratcatcher. So that is number 8. Number 7 is Merchants of the Dark Road by Elf Creek Games. Now, having received Honey Buzz, I can see how amazing their production quality is, and I'm sure that the production quality for this is going to be just as amazing. It's a worker placement with dice and a rondel, so I'm seriously looking forward to it and cannot wait to get my hands on Merchants of the Dark Road. Number 6 is Veiled Fate. Now, I had a chance to play this. I played it at only a 4-player count. So I'm really looking forward to getting it and playing it at the maximum player count once, life gets back to normal, and that's doable. Having Moonrakers in my possession and knowing that the production quality of Moonrakers is probably the best production quality of any game I own, I know that the same will be true of Veiled Fate, and I cannot wait for the game and to play it at a higher player count with the amazing components it's going to have. It's a fun strategic deduction game, and so I am seriously looking forward to Veiled Fate. So that's number 6. Number 5 is, sorry, these are out of order on my sheet, Endless Winter by Fantasia Games, which is both a worker placement and deck building game. So 2 of my favorite mechanics, which is one of the reasons I'm really looking forward to it. And of course the theme, the artwork is just, really great. You might be wondering why I did not include Lost Ruins of Arnak or Dune Imperium in my top 10 of 2020 games if I really enjoy deck building and worker placement games. The reason being, I only played Lost Ruins of Arnak on TTS. I have not had a chance yet to play with my physical copy of it, and I feel like I cannot accurately judge a game until I've had a chance to play with the physical copy. And as far as Dune Imperium is concerned, though it's a great game and I've played the physical copy more than once, there were just other games I preferred to Dune Imperium for my top 10 list. But if I had included runner-ups, then Dune Imperium would have definitely been a runner-up. So that is number 5, Endless Winter. Number 4 is Mind Management, which is a hidden movement game by Jay Cormier and Sen Foong Lim, and I am a huge fan of Jay Cormier's. Now, when I first saw this game for the first time on Kickstarter, I had no interest in it whatsoever. but I kept on seeing ads for it. And so I'm like, okay, I need to give this game a chance. I need to look through the campaign and see what this is about. And I'm so glad I did, because I became like the biggest cheerleader for this game once I did. I started posting about it in all the groups because I wanted to hit that stretch goal for the app-based solo mode. And we did. We hit that stretch goal, and since then I've become a huge Jay Cormier fan. I've played so many of his other games, which I love, and I had the opportunity to play this game with him on Tabletopia twice and a couple of other people, and I love it. The artwork is amazing. I cannot wait for all the stuff that you'll get to uncover when you play with the actual game, once you have all those boxes with the new things that you'll be uncovering throughout the game. It's just amazing, and I can't wait to even try out the solo mode of it. And the artwork is stunning, and I've since then taken Jay Cormier's board game design course over the summer as well. If any of you are aspiring board game designers, as someone who has read books about board game design and has attended panels at cons about board game design, his class was still very beneficial to me, so I highly do recommend it. So that is number 4. Number 3 is Cactus Town, which is an asymmetric programming game. I do own a programming game, which is Quirky Circuits. I haven't had the chance to play it yet. But this game, I really wanted a programming game in my collection that, like this one, and I love the theme of it. I absolutely like the theme, and the artwork is really what just hooked me. And so that's, I have played other programming games actually, but this one I really think I'll end up enjoying it more than any of the other ones I've played. So I'm really looking forward to having this one in my collection, Cactus Town. Number 2 is the Transcontinental by Glenn Dresser. So this is both an auction bidding and a worker placement game, and it's about a train. It has a train in it, so I guess it's a train game. I don't actually know what qualifies as a train game, so I'm wondering if it's my first ever train game. I don't think Brass Birmingham is a train game. That's more like a economic game, right? So I will need to do some research on train games, but this is about a train, and the artwork is stunning. Once I saw Rado's playthrough, I knew I had to have this game in my collection, and I seriously cannot wait for it. So that is number 2. And number 1 is Monsters on Board by Final Frontier Games. Now, this is a point-to-point movement game with dice and, dice drafting, and I love the custom dice in it. And even though I am not a miniatures person, the miniatures in this game look amazing, so I went all in on this game, and I cannot wait to have it in my collection. I feel like this is a game I will keep forever, and I just love the theme, the artwork, everything about it, and I seriously cannot wait for Monsters on Board. Now, if I had done runner-ups, I would have included Four Humors, which is a game I did a video for, so if you're interested in checking it out, do check it out. I don't know if they have late pledges, but if they do, I highly recommend you check out Four Humors. It's unlike any other game I've played. I'm going to have a hard time describing it right now, so please just go check out my video on it. And it's super quirky. It's got a really quirky theme, but it is a really great game. Like, when I played it, I was immediately in love with this game, and I cannot wait for the production copy of Four Humors. Grand Austria Hotel, I've never played it. I know it's a reprint, but since I've never played it, and I will be receiving it in 2021, hopefully, that is on my list. Carnegie, which is on Kickstarter right now, artwork by Ian O'Toole, an economic game. I think I'll love it, and so I am super looking forward to that. And then the other runner-up I have is Cascadia, which is also a game that I covered for their Kickstarter campaign, a thinky tile laying game. I really enjoyed my play of it, and I can't wait for it. So that's another runner-up for me. I have backed other games which I didn't include on this list because I didn't want it to be incredibly long, but honestly, every game I've backed would be on this list because I wouldn't have backed them if I weren't looking forward to receiving them and playing them. So yeah, so this list should have included more games, but I didn't want it to be super long. So that is my list. Tell me what your top 10 games are that you are looking forward to receiving in 2021. Do we have any that are the same? So just let me know which games you're looking forward to, because maybe I missed some, and if their late pledges are still open, I might go check it out. So please leave a comment below. And until next time, bye!